Hey everybody, One of Weezem here, Saturday, November 8th, 2014. I am breezing through some showcases on these traps. One, because I need them out of the way and unbox, and number two, I just need them unboxed so I can use them. That's it. This is one of my happier finds with the traps. You tend to have a lot of traps, like the Life Hammer. You can find a crud ton of those. You can find a lot of the Earth Hammer. And then some of the cooler sculpts don't ship as many per box, and they're very hard to come by. That is the case with this one. I've seen it once, and I bought it. And I have never seen it again, and that's a shame. But this is actually the Life Element trap, as you can see here, and it is the Oak Eagle. That is the official trap name. Now, since it is Life Elements, you have got the green packaging. You've got Life Trap front and center. Of course, right here across the left-hand corner, you got Trap and Blazing, so people know what they're getting into. On the back side, very fitting here with the Chompy Mage. Take the trap, you put it in the portal, the villain goes in the trap, and then the villain goes in the game. That's all there is to it. It is actually one of those traps that taunts you there, and it's actually easy to find. So, as you can see, only compatible with Trap Team. Hopefully, moving forward, it's got compatibility. I think I found this at Toys R Us when they were stocking them. And not me stalking them, but they were actually stocking them. And $6.99 is the price, and it was on that promotion where you buy one, get one free. So kind of take that for what you will. Anywhere else, you'll pay $5.99. This one is taped, so I like to pay attention to that stuff. If you use that for storage, you know the drill. Cut the tape so you don't run the risk of damaging it. Now, I'm going to slide that down. I like to work these traps loose by simply working the plastic around them. And this one is really in there, but luckily we know the drill. This is interesting. Again, this is the Life Trap. It looks awesome, by the way, out of the packaging. And I unboxed my first one of this sculpt just a little bit ago. It's the Rock Hawk down here. I'll show you in just a second. What I want to highlight here, again, I'm 100% definitively sure when you see this trap in the Life Element, this thing in my hand, it is the Oak Eagle. That brings up a question, because this is the sculpt, and it looks like a toucan. Some people say it's the toucan. Some people say it's the bird. Some of you are probably sitting there like, oh, it's totally an eagle, because this is the Oak Eagle. Well, if you watch this video, some people were saying, oh, yeah, that's the hawk sculpt, because that's a hawk. I can see the hawk. And then when you confront them, do you have a toucan? Or do you have the bird? Or is it the eagle sculpt? Or is it the hawk sculpt? I don't know. I just know that and some people early on, before we had the official trap names, people were speculating this was the totem. So, I don't know. I mean, it's the sculpt names I've asked for, I haven't received them. But what I can tell you definitively, Earth Element, this trap sculpt is the Rock Hawk, and in the Life Element, the same trap sculpt is the Oak Eagle. So, I know that's somewhat confusing, but I like to give you as much detail as I can. It's just very hard for me because I don't like to give people inaccurate information. So if you want to call this the bird, the toucan, the eagle, the hawk, whatever, just know when you see this trap sculpt in the Life Element that you've got the Oak Eagle. And if you see it, I would probably buy it because it's very hard to come by. Like I said, I got like the majority of all these hard to find traps with the exception of this one, which I got at Target Friday night. They all came from a time when Toys R Us was stocking during the week of the game's launch. And since then, I've not seen them anywhere. Not Toys R Us, not Target. Online, it's a shame. They the traps they show are like the easy, most common ones. You can't spec out anywhere just yet. So, at least anywhere that's retail. I'm sure some of the people will sell you this trap here for $20, but you're an idiot if you pay that. I'll just come right out and tell you. But that's it for myself and the Oak Eagle. Thanks for watching, and this is actually a really cool trap. The green looks awesome, in part because it's a very thick sculpt, particularly like the bird. The feathers obviously kind of look like yellow, but you can kind of see in my hands back there, that still kind of maintains that candy apple green color. So very nicely done in my opinion. I like the name Oak Eagle as well. But that said, make sure you are subscribed. I'm going to walk you through these traps as I get them. The backlog is almost done, so now when I get new ones, assuming I can ever find any, we will actually be able to showcase them ASAP. That said, again, make sure you're subscribed. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. Chase McCain is hidden. He's in a slightly funky position, but I think you should be able to find him. If you do post up, this is the only Life trap I've got left. So he's going to be like one position only. So that said, again, thanks for watching. Check out my site, the Skylander Club forum. Kind of built that so I could have a better base. I kind of like overworked my personal site. I couldn't really do all the things I wanted to do there. And as a result, I built the Skylander Club forum, skylanderclub.com/forum. Check it out. If you like it, sign up. We would absolutely love to have you. And of course, you can still find great Skylander content on my personal account. Personal site, I should say, oneofwisdom.com. That said, for myself and the Oak Eagle, I will just leave it at that with Oak Eagle. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you back here in just a few seconds.